Hey y'all, my name is Valerie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 quick and easy recipes. These are all 15-minute meals. Since most of us are super busy these days, hopefully these quick dinner ideas will help make your busy weeknights a little easier. Now let's go ahead and get started. This first one is garlic butter shrimp scampi, and it is so easy to make. I started out by cooking up 8 ounces of angel hair pasta according to the directions on the back of the box. And I always like to add in a little salt when I'm cooking pasta. I don't add in oil because I heard that keeps the sauce from sticking to the noodles. Now over to a large skillet, I added 4 tablespoons of butter and a little bit less than 1/4 cup of oil, along with this packet of McCormick garlic butter shrimp scampi, and this was my first time trying this. Now the recipe called for a pound of cooked shrimp defrosted, but all I had was a 12-ounce bag, so I added that in. Next time I will add 1.5 bags. I mixed that up really well. Finally, I added in that cooked and drained pasta. Give that a really good stir. This was so simple to make. Now it's ready to serve. The only thing I would do different next time is add that 1.5 bags of shrimp. But other than that, it was absolutely delicious. This next one is cauliflower fried rice. To begin, in a large skillet, I added in half a small diced onion, along with about 1 cup of frozen green beans. I'm using those in the place of peas because I don't care for peas. And I also added in 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil. I sauteed those for a few minutes. And I didn't have any carrots on hand this day, but I did have some frozen butternut squash. So I diced up about 1/2 cup's worth and added that in. And this is optional, but I love edamame. So I steamed up a bag, shelled them, and added those in, along with 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic and about 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. Now just stir all that up and let it cook until those veggies are cooked to the way you like them. Now I've got to make room for some eggs, so I'm pushing all those veggies to the side. And I should have added a little oil here because my eggs did want to stick a little. But I added in 4 beaten eggs, and I just let those scramble until they were cooked through. Once those are done, you can mix everything together. Now the recipe calls for 16 ounces of cauliflower rice. I like it better with just a 12-ounce bag. So I steamed that up, and now I'm adding that in. Next, you'll want to add in about 1 tablespoon of maple syrup or honey, 1/4 cup of soy sauce. You can also use the less sodium kind. And I decided to add in about 2 cups of shredded cooked chicken. Now just toss that around until everything is well combined. And this meal is ready to eat. I topped it with some green onions, and this made a perfect weeknight meal. Now this one I've seen several times here lately. It's a chopped cheese sandwich, and I just had to try it. I started out with about 1 pound of ground beef. I broke that up. Then I diced up about 1/2 of an onion and added that in. Just break that up and let it cook until that hamburger is cooked through. Now I noticed that a lot of people just left the grease in the pan, and I guess that helps maybe melt the cheese and make it not dry, but I thought there was too much, so I used a paper towel to get rid of most of that grease. Then I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and some nature seasoning. I just stirred that around to make sure everything was covered in that seasoning. Now for the cheese. I'm laying down about 6 slices of Velveeta cheese. Now mix that around until that cheese is melted. And I ended up adding about a tablespoon or two of milk to help that cheese melt and mix in a little better. Now this is ready and it's time to assemble this sandwich. I'm using these sub rolls that I got from the Walmart deli. I added on some good old Duke's mayonnaise, a little ketchup, I added on about 1/3 of that cheesy hamburger mixture. And as if the Velveeta cheese wasn't enough, I felt the need to top this with some Colby Jack cheese. And then some crisp iceberg lettuce for that crunch. And a little tomato slices. And that's it. I know this wasn't much of a recipe, but it's a great dinner idea. And it makes one delicious sandwich. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and click into this playlist right here. And don't forget to subscribe down below. It's completely free. That way you don't miss out on any future videos. And I will see you in the next one.